Deep in the frozen wilderness of Siberia lies a secret that has baffled explorers and scientists for generations. A tale of an ancient tribe, lost to time, hidden away in one of the most remote and unforgiving places on Earth. Their existence is whispered in legends, their story buried beneath snow and ice. But what if they were more than just a myth? What if this mysterious tribe was still out there, living undisturbed for centuries? Today, we journey into the heart of Siberia to uncover their secrets, a story that will leave you questioning the limits of human resilience and the mysteries of the natural world. The story begins in the mid-20th century when a Soviet geologist named Ivan stumbled upon a strange discovery in the depths of the Siberian taiga. On a routine survey mission, his team noticed an anomaly, a faint trail of smoke curling into the sky where no human should have been. This was no campfire from hunters or explorers. It came from an area so remote, even the most daring adventurers avoided it. Intrigued, Ivan marked the location on his map, unaware that he was about to uncover one of the most astonishing secrets Siberia had ever hidden. Ivan's report was ignored at first. The taiga is vast, they said. Smoke could mean anything, a fire, a mirage, or nothing at all. But Ivan couldn't shake the feeling that this was something important. Against all odds, he convinced a small group of explorers to return with him the following summer. They packed lightly, bringing only essential supplies and a small plane to navigate the rugged terrain. When they landed near the marked location, the landscape was eerie. The thick canopy of trees blocked the sunlight, and the silence was deafening. They hiked for days, deeper into the wilderness, until they found something no one could explain. A hidden valley, untouched by modern civilization. At the edge of the valley, Ivan and his team discovered something they never expected. Huts, made of wood and clay. Primitive, yet meticulously crafted. Smoke still rose faintly from one of them, confirming that someone was living here. The air was heavy with the scent of pine and something else, a faint smell of roasted meat, perhaps. It was as if they had stepped into a world frozen in time. Suddenly, the door to one of the huts creaked open and an old man stepped out. His face was weathered, his eyes piercing, but there was no fear in his expression. He seemed to know they were coming, as though he had been waiting for them. Behind him, others began to emerge. Women, children, and men, all dressed in furs and hand-woven garments. The geologists were speechless. This tribe wasn't just surviving, they were thriving. But how? How could they have remained hidden for so long, undetected by the outside world? Through careful observation and attempts at rudimentary communication, the geologists began piecing together the tribe's story. These people had fled into the wilderness centuries ago, escaping persecution during a turbulent era in Russian history. Their ancestors had chosen isolation over assimilation, cutting themselves off from the rest of humanity. Their survival was nothing short of extraordinary. They had mastered the art of living off the land, hunting reindeer, gathering berries, and fishing in icy rivers. They built homes that could withstand brutal Siberian winters and developed a culture deeply rooted in the rhythms of nature. But there was something else, an unspoken tension among the tribe members. The geologists sensed it in their quiet conversations, the way the elders exchanged glances when certain topics arose. What were they hiding? What was the source of this unease? As the team spent more time with the tribe, they learned of a place that no one dared to go, a cave deep in the mountains, hidden behind a wall of ice. The tribe spoke of it in hushed tones, referring to it as the silent place. It was said to hold the spirits of their ancestors and a secret that must never be disturbed. Ivan's curiosity was insatiable. He couldn't resist the pull of the unknown. One night, while the tribe slept, he and one of his team members ventured toward the cave. The journey was treacherous, the air growing colder with each step. When they finally reached it, they were met with an otherworldly sight. intricate carvings etched into the ice, telling a story of a great calamity that had befallen the tribe long ago. But there was more. In the depths of the cave, they found something that defied explanation. A relic, ancient and preserved. Unlike anything they had ever seen, it looked almost ceremonial, a symbol of the tribe's past. But why was it hidden here? And what did it mean? When the tribe discovered Ivan's intrusion, their demeanor shifted. The once welcoming villagers became distant and guarded. The elders demanded to know what Ivan had seen, but he chose not to reveal everything. He suspected that the relic held the key to understanding the tribe's origin and their connection to this land. Over the next few days, Ivan noticed strange occurrences. The forest seemed alive, watching him. Shadows moved where there should have been none. The tribe's children whispered about the spirits being restless, their eyes filled with fear. Whatever Ivan had disturbed in the cave, it was now affecting everyone. Determined to find answers, Ivan returned to the cave one last time, this time alone. As he explored deeper, he uncovered a hidden chamber, its walls covered in ancient symbols and drawings. The images told a haunting tale of a time when the tribe had nearly perished, a catastrophic event that had forced them to seal away their greatest secret in this cave. In the center of the chamber, Ivan found what appeared to be an altar, its surface adorned with offerings that had long since turned to dust. And then he saw it. A faint glow emanating from beneath the ice. It was as if the cave itself was alive, guarding its secrets. But as Ivan reached out to touch the glowing ice, the ground beneath him shook, the air grew heavy, and an unearthly sound filled the cave. He stumbled out, his heart pounding, realizing that some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved. Ivan left the valley the next day, his team following closely behind. The tribe watched them go, their expressions a mix of relief and sorrow. Ivan never spoke of what he had truly seen in the cave, but he knew he had changed something that could never be undone. Years later, Ivan would revisit the site, only to find the valley empty, the huts abandoned, as if the tribe had vanished without a trace. To this day, no one knows where they went, or if they ever truly existed. Their story remains a mystery, a haunting reminder of the secrets buried deep within the Siberian wilderness. As you sit here listening to this tale, you might wonder, what else is out there, hidden in the corners of our world, waiting to be discovered? Or perhaps, waiting to be left alone?